unfortunately. They've been kind of accepting a lot of his early turn pressure. Lots of rotations moving to the same side corner. They're looking for those passes. That one will find the top shelf, and Krasix be contained and maintained, but they will not be able to sustain the early touch as Toasty will send running again. Krasix, he's going to be expected. He's got 2 in this game 1, and as we're
starting off strong offensively, we know that their offense can be a presence to be a hold, as Toasty with another one now, 3-0 for Oxygen.
And this one started off with a little bit of miscommunication as both Delta and Beast went for the early touch. Great on Beast to be able to get to that backboard, but because of that little, collaboration, congregation, possession intercepted. With a minute 45 on the clock, Bear, they're still trying to get their first. Oh, this one will eventually come to the net.
Nice job from Beastabonium as he's able to follow up on that one, but Delta put the majority of the pressure on, and although LJ got across, almost made the save, finally the Charlotte Phoenix able to break through. Or we know how strong the Charlotte Phoenix are off the kickoff, but that'll do it. Oxygen will take game 1 at least, and it will look to build off of that momentum. At least Charlotte Phoenix did kind of come back, have to touch it away to Andy. Good job, even without boost, but it's stolen, and that's what Oxygen will do. They have such good boost control, and that's one of the ways they're able to work it back and in. 1-0 for Oxygen Esports as well here in game number 2. They were low on boost. The Charlotte Phoenix defense weren't able to do much because of it, and Delta did everything he could to jump out, but just
gets rid of the man with the chance, but great dribbling by LJ. It's a 1-2. Beastabonium gives it to Krasix, looking for the team. It's me, Krasix that gets a score.
He was able to find a way through as LJ with a couple of touches. Beastabonium, that 50, unfortunate because it played right into the hands of Krasix, who's able to finish in match day number 3, and same things kind of developing in that front, so hopefully those things will clear up, because right now Charlotte Phoenix are looking a little lackluster on the defense. 35 seconds left, a 3-0 lead for Oxygen. Nothing too terribly wrong on that one to touch off the wall. It looks like Delta didn't quite read it, and whether it being ping issues or whether it be moment.
Into this latter portion, 3-0, 4-0. It is a mountain. It is a tough one to climb, and I believe that they may be seeing this one get a little bit out of hand. So as we get to the end of this game, it's going to have to be a readjustment process. They've allowed Oxygen to really get all over them, and it's been tough.
And making sure that they have a confidence moving forward into this one. So again, it's just a 2-0 lead for Oxygen, a chance to regain, as this series not quite over yet, but if it contains Delta able to interrupt this one. But Toasty with the defense on the backside of things. And now Charlotte Phoenix's shot from Andy, and that one's buried. What a bullet. And Charlotte Phoenix taking the lead for the first time in this series.
Beautiful. Delta removed the goalie from the back end, then they stalled it. Andy just took a very long wide, but bullet up.
Lots of help there, but kind of touched it past everybody, and it pinched out. LJ needs to backtrack on this one. It's going towards the net, finds its way in, and the Charlotte Phoenix will take a bounce for once. It's 2-0.
Hey, sometimes you have those team pinches, and sometimes you have inter-team pinches, so why not? And Krasix, this is time and time again, they find him off.
As Delta tries to turn, Beastabonium, physicality coming out from Charlotte Phoenix as well. Here's Andy, a chance, tries to get it. Oh, what it's on the doozy dish! And Andy takes it to him, a 3-0 lead for the Charlotte Phoenix.
Toasty tried to maintain control, but Andy knew that this one was going to flop the whole way around. He got Krasix sleeping. A minute and 15.
Taking the role of what Oxygen did to them, and they have kind of applied it themselves, but again, it's still early in this game, number 3. As another touch, and LJ sneaks one in, 3-1 now, as you can never sleep on this Oxygen offense. Once they get going, it's tough to stop, and Toasty with 3 touches, count him 3, with a flip reset to get that last one. Back in, and we'll try to work the offense, pass across, maybe tie things up soon, but no, not able to do so, so Charlotte will clear, and they will win game number 3, a much-needed win, clearly, because obviously they're going to come off with an offensive onslaught, so you have to be ready for it. Andy with a good job to stay with it. What a goal from Andy! Are you kidding me? Watch this one again, as Delta presses it in, and Andy does the res. Watch and solidify that goal. That's sticking with the play, Hail Monkey. Need somebody to step up and just be that presence, be that leader. Andy's showing that right now as Delta tries to get another one to go. Far side snipe. Charlotte Phoenix, I don't know what happened. Maybe their caffeine kicked in. 2-0 now.
It's the pre-workout, baby. You get flexed, you're like, all right, I'm a little sweaty. Now it's starting to put the energy in. Wide angle shot.
Oh, they have to be careful. LJ is shot on. but able to get back to it is Andy, as they're able to keep it out for now, and LJ able to sneak that one in, and it will be a 2-1 lead now for the Charlotte Phoenix, as Oxygen did a good job to cut the lead in half, but the Charlotte Phoenix defense kind of backtracking, wasn't able to get back to it. Krazik's back in, where Beast of Bonia will meet him. Great defense, and the work back out towards the net, as well as the bounce, and nobody back for Oxygen, and Delta seems to always be the one that gets gifted a goal for whatever reason. And hey, the Charlotte Phoenix will take it, a 3-1 lead again in game number 4 here, as communication there when everything was lost. Oxygen with the full commit, so Charlotte Phoenix will get that goal. Andy just showing off with that musty flick goal, a highlight reel goal, as it's 4-1 now for Charlotte Phoenix at 0 seconds left, so they will even things here at 2 in the series, and it will be game number 5, Mr. Hail Monkey Man. Salt, they don't want to just rely on those last 2 wins. They need to do it one more time. A shot, oh, and they couldn't get back to it. Unfortunate, it's an own goal, as it was a tough angle to read, and Krazik credit with that one. So Oxygen Esports doing what they couldn't do in the last 2 games, and that's take a lead here. It's 1-0 early.
Oh, that's so
it would be good to get a goal sooner rather than later. I feel like that's always the case, but even more so in this scenario. Shot, that's going to be 2-0 as Tosi buries it, and Oxygen Esports has figured something out again, so Charlotte Phoenix will be up to them to adjust as they take the lead here, 3:04 remaining.
See, that's tough because if you're that player where Delta is in that position, you allowing Oxygen to be able to play with this ball in these possessions, the more you're playing right into their hands, they're just kind of sending these long bomb clears, and the shots will continue to come. Andy has to intercept, or it's going to be on the low side corner. That's 3 in a row. That's a tough mountain to climb now.
Yeah, you're right. They were controlling the pace of play. So you said deja vu for the last 2 games. Unfortunately, this one's looking a whole lot like. Found this one, unfortunately, he wasn't able to. The pass maybe just eludes him a bit. And since he fanned on it, it'll be LJ back out. They score 4-0, and Oxygen will take the series most likely as we tick down to the later end of this one.
Yeah, this definitely feels like game 1. This one, they never were able to stop the counterattack, and this was Oxygen really stepping up to the plate.
Valiant effort to work their way back into this one, as it was a 2-0 series, and they didn't score a whole lot in those first 2. They didn't look very good in the first 2, but they were able to kind of